gasoline, diesel, and EV energy savings for American farmers. Hello, my name is Nathan Rogers from Prescott, Arizona, and thank you for giving me a few minutes to introduce you to VEPAR, the Vehicle Excited Passive Adaptable Resonator. VEPAR is a passive resonant device that I've developed with one basic goal: help equipment do the same work while using less energy. And for American farmers, that matters because fuel is money, diesel is money, gasoline is money, electricity is money. Every tractor, irrigation pump, generator, combine, farm truck, electric motor, refrigeration system, and other piece of agricultural equipment costs money every hour it operates. VEPAR is designed to help reduce those operating costs. In my own in-house development work, I have observed significant improvements in energy efficiency. In selected gasoline and diesel configurations, I have observed fuel economy improvements ranging upward toward 100% in certain tests. In selected electric vehicle testing, I have observed improvements of approximately 30% in energy efficiency. These are my in-house observations, and results can vary depending on the engine, equipment, installation, operating conditions, and application. My practical goal for agricultural applications is to help farmers achieve meaningful reductions in fuel or electrical energy consumption where their equipment responds well to VEPAR. So how does VEPAR work? This is where the technology becomes especially interesting. Every operating engine, motor, alternator, injector, ignition coil, inverter, and controller produces electromagnetic activity. VEPAR is designed to capture and respond to portions of that existing electromagnetic environment through its combination of crystalline materials, N52 neodymium magnets, copper windings, and resonant geometry. My working hypothesis is that VEPAR produces a complex resonant response containing multiple frequencies and harmonics. That can include resonance frequency, harmonic resonance, ringing, broadband electromagnetic response, and interactions with rapidly changing electromagnetic fields already present in the machine. In a gasoline engine, a conventional engine uses a precisely timed electrical spark to ignite the compressed air and fuel mixture. That ignition event contains a very fast electrical pulse and a wide range of electromagnetic frequency content. My working hypothesis is that VEPAR responds to those ignition pulses and produces additional resonant and harmonic activity around the ignition environment. Instead of thinking of the spark as just one isolated electrical event, think of VEPAR as potentially creating a broader resonant ignition environment around that event. I believe this may help the combustion process occur more effectively across changing RPM, engine load, mixture conditions, and fuel characteristics. In simple terms, VEPAR may allow the ignition environment to adapt more effectively to what the engine needs at that moment. Modern manufacturers have to calibrate engines around many competing requirements: emissions, engine durability, fuel quality, noise, temperature, reliability, government regulations, manufacturing cost, and drivability. That means a production calibration is necessarily a compromise. It cannot be optimized solely for maximum fuel economy under every possible operating condition. My hypothesis is that VEPAR's harmonic and broadband resonant activity may add another passive layer to that ignition environment without rewriting the factory computer. The objective is more useful combustion from the fuel already entering the engine. If a greater portion of that fuel's available energy is converted into useful work, then less fuel may be required to perform the same job. That could also make the combustion environment more tolerant of differences in fuel composition or combustion characteristics, although this is an area that requires further controlled research before making claims about specific alternative fuels. In a diesel engine, things work differently because compression rather than a spark plug initiates combustion. But modern diesel equipment still contains substantial electromagnetic activity. Electronic fuel injectors, alternators, charging systems, sensors, battery circuits, wiring, and rapidly changing electrical currents associated with engine operation. My working hypothesis is that VEPAR can interact with this electromagnetic environment and potentially influence the overall electrical and combustion system through harmonic resonance. Again, the goal is the same: get more useful work from the same amount of fuel. If a tractor can plow more acres on the same tank, if an irrigation pump can move more water on the same amount of diesel, if a generator can operate longer on the same fuel supply, that is effectively more range or more work from every gallon. In some of my in-house configurations, I have observed improvements approaching approximately 100% in measured fuel economy. That would mean, in principle, approaching twice the range or approximately twice the work from the same quantity of fuel under a comparable operating condition. I'm not saying every engine will achieve that result, but that's the potential I'm continuing to investigate. Electric vehicles and electric equipment are different. There is no combustion or ignition event in an electric motor. Instead, the battery supplies DC electricity, and an inverter or motor controller rapidly switches that electrical energy to operate the motor. Those controllers can switch thousands of times per second and create an extremely active electromagnetic environment. My working hypothesis that VEPAR can be excited by this high-speed switching and respond through its own resonant and harmonic modes. The objective is potentially improving how efficiently electrical energy moves through the overall propulsion or motor system. In selected electric vehicle testing, I have observed improvements of approximately 30% in measured energy efficiency. That translates into the same farmer-friendly idea: more work from the same energy, more miles from the same battery charge, more pumping time from the same electrical energy, more useful motor operation per kilowatt hour. Whether the energy source is gasoline, diesel, or electricity, the VEPAR objective remains the same: maximize the useful work obtained from the energy you already paid for. Now think about what that could mean financially. If a farm spends $100,000 per year on diesel, gasoline, and electricity, a 20% reduction is $20,000. A 30% reduction is $30,000. A 40% reduction is $40,000, and a 50% reduction is $50,000. That is money that stays on the farm, money for equipment, seed, fertilizer, labor, repairs, and your family. And here is what makes VEPAR different. I'm not asking farmers to buy an expensive new machine. A basic VEPAR device is relatively simple. The configuration I am currently using consists of 4 crystal elements, 8 N52 neodymium magnets, and 14-gauge copper wire with approximately 9 wraps. Depending on where you purchase the materials, a basic VEPAR device can cost approximately $25 to build. There is no software subscription, there is no computer to program, there is no fuel additive, you don't replace the engine, you don't replace the tractor, you use the equipment you already own. I am providing a separate video called How to Build and Install VEPAR for free. Look for it on my Octave 9 YouTube channel, search for VEPAR, or use the link in the description below. That video will show the components, assembly, positioning, installation concepts, and my approximately 24 to 48 hour preconditioning process. VEPAR also uses a process I call preconditioning or pre-seasoning. My current process generally lasts approximately 24 to 48 hours and is intended to help establish the strongest VEPAR response. Because that procedure involves the equipment's electrical system, I will demonstrate the specific configurations separately in the construction and installation video, along with appropriate electrical and battery safety precautions. Now here is the most important part. I'm making this VEPAR information available to farmers free of charge. I have spent approximately 21 years developing and studying this technology and related passive electromagnetic effects. And I believe American farmers deserve access to what I have learned. Farmers are being squeezed by fuel costs, electricity, equipment, fertilizer, repairs, labor, insurance, and interest rates. You cannot control most of those costs. But if VEPAR can reduce the amount of energy required to operate equipment you already own, that could put money directly back into the farm. Use the equipment you already own. You use less energy, get more range or more work from the same energy. Keep more money on the farm. A basic VEPAR device can cost approximately $25 in materials. The construction information is free. The installation information is free. My goal is simple: help American farmers use less diesel, use less gasoline, use less electricity, get more useful work from every gallon and every kilowatt hour, and keep more of the money they earn. Look for How to Build and Install VEPAR for free on the Octave 9 YouTube channel, or use the link in the description below. Questions about VEPAR can be texted to 480-826-9025. That is VEPAR, the Vehicle Excited Passive Adaptable Resonator. More useful work from the energy you already paid for. helping American farmers use less energy and keep more money on the farm.